Hello everyone, welcome back to another P3D video. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Welcome back to the 737. Don't know if it's been actually too long, but I was going to say it's been a while, but I don't think it's actually been too long, has it? I don't know. Anyhow, I think, yeah, about 4 hours later, I'm finally making the video I intended. My sim has been having lots and lots and lots of issues. I found out what it was just about half an hour ago, so we're in the sim, it's not crashing, and yay! Welcome to Brisbane. This is the new Brisbane V2 scenery from Orbx, and it's really nice, and we're flying to Alice Springs, which is bang in the centre of Australia, about a 3-hour flight time, and I've got Australia V2 from Orbx as well. So we're going to have some really nice Australia ground scenery today, which is going to be amazing. Got the jetway connected up, we're at stand 25, we're on VATSIM as well, call sign is Qantas 786, and there was a 747 that just departed, I think it's gone now, I don't know, let's check, it would be over here somewhere. No, he's gone. There's a Qantas link 717, oh no, there he goes, he's up in the air. There's a 717 Qantas link. That's cool. Not as cool as the 747. Right, I can go. Right, let's go and get the power on. So battery on. Ground power to on. Sound's a little bugged out. I can hear the outside. Is that because... wait, it's good sound. That should be on there. Okay. No, that doesn't matter. I don't know. Whatever. Right, this is actually the second time after fixing the sim and recording, because I didn't update the AirX cycle after I reinstalled the PMDG, because I thought it was the PMDG crashing my sim, but no. Yeah, the actual reason why my sim was crashing was due to Symlink. I don't know why. It was really weird, but yeah. Right, pausing it. And actually, let's go and get the IRSs lined up. Let's do the whole overhead. So IRS is to nav. And that column's fine, electrics all set up fine there. Emergency lights on, seatbelts will stay off for now, having set up the fuel. Ignition can go to both. Window heat's on, both heats on, hydraulics stay as is for now, packs auto, isolation valve auto. Cool. Oh, actually we can also set the cruise altitude now, which is going to be 320 for today's flight. Right, so like I said, we're at Brisbane, so YBBN is the iCal, which we can put into there, and we'll get the GPS left soon. Also, the time here in Brisbane is, I think it's 20 to 7 local time, and it's 20:40 Zulu, as you can see there, here in here in Brisbane, I guess. Wait, is that? It says UTC. I've never actually tried to change this. Does this? No, it's manual. Is that manual or is that local? I mean, it means local some way, somehow. Anyhow, let's go and set HPA. That's synced over there and down here. Current QNH here in Brisbane 1017. So I'm going to set that, and the GPS has just come through, so I'm going to put that into here now. And let's go and request catering. We have Q, which is basically Qantas, and we'll put in the fuel and payload as well. So total fuel on board today is 13 tons. It is a lot for a 3-hour flight to Alice Springs, but because it's Alice Springs, which is basically in the bang in the middle, with no airports around, alternate is, I think it's Ayers Rocks, yeah. I don't know if that's a suitable alternative for the 737. I know there's 717 flies there, but hey ho. So yeah, we've got a 13-ton block fuel, but we're only going to be using 7.5 tons for the flight today, and the zero fuel weight is 60 as well. It gives us 138 passengers on the aircraft. Right, let's put that in, and I'll board 138 passengers. Right, let's go and get the data loading up here too. Okay, return, and let's go to the doors, open up that door, open up the cargo doors to hear some vehicles, but I'm not too sure if it's the catering ones. They're in the distance, they're coming, they're on their way. Good. Let's go to the route page, and we can flight plan request this, request that. They're on their way. Right, data load is complete. And I bet I need to relog into Navigraph, so, or not. Maybe it's uses some sort of cookies or something that I didn't delete. Any files I didn't delete when I reinstalled the PMDG. Yes, I kind of went off on one when the sim wasn't working. I was not very happy. Right, route map link is loading, and let's get weather turbulence on. We just get ourselves into Unicom. There's no ATC online. When I first started making this video 4 hours ago, we had ATC, we had ground, tower, approach, and the radar or center, whatever they call it in here in Australia. And now the sim's working. We've got no one. Right, activate, execute that. Departure runway 17 left. 19 left, not 17. And flight number, as we said earlier, is Qantas. What's the Q? QFA 786. Right, takes us to Perth in it. Yeah, that's also set up, so we can go do this. So 60, plan 13. Final reserve is 1.1. Cost index is 40 today. Flight level 320. It says we can go up to 340 or even 360, but we'll do what Subaru has told us to do, because it might think 320 is the best with the winds as well. And the cruising wind is 275 at 57, 59 knots. But we can still import the winds through Access Sky, and we've got some accurate winds throughout the cruise waypoint. Okay, that's the Perth in it completed. And if I go to here, we could edit clip here. I want to do the departure. Which one is it? It's not the Brisbane 4, the Wacko 3 out of 19 left. Yeah, there is 19 right, we can do that, but the new runway. But I'm not going to do that. So this is 19 left. Come down here. To be above 5,000 at Togan. Maximum 240. Then we go up to a waypoint called Wacko, and we'll be on our way to Alice Springs. Get the airport map up as well, so we can see where we're taxiing around. So we'll get Pushback. We're around here at the moment, and we'll get Pushback and we'll taxi down. Don't know about any one-way systems. We'll probably go down Alpha 1 for it. We might be able to squeeze in Alpha 3, but we'll see. Right, I was told if I go to, what chart was it? Where's the up and down button? I can't see it. I think it needs to click show. Here we go, page down. I should just go to this chart. Now, if we go to the 10.9A parking chart, if we go to here, it should, here we go. Credits to Dylan, by the way. He knows who he is. He told me about how to find out runway intersections through charts. So basically you can see the intersections here for the runway. This is one on the left. So Alpha 3, like I said, is what we want to depart from. And therefore the runway length will be 9,000 feet at 2,800 meters. I just heard GSX beep, which probably indicates catering is done, so we'll close up those doors. So that in that case, yeah, that's what we need. And the Wasp has decided to just fly into the office, which is lovely. I don't like wasps. Oh dear. Right, copy FMC data. Condition is dry, and let's go and put it in the wind. Which right now is 200 at 5, and QNH is 1017. D-rate, we'll just do D-rate, no D-rate actually. We'll go to the no times and change the runway length. Optimum flap, air conditioning on, and stress off. And whilst just trying to get out of the office, I think, and can't because he obviously then just out of a window is. Anyhow, sorry, I'm distracting myself. Petrified at the moment. Right, click calculate, so then that will save everything entered. So then I can go to the chart and... Okay, welcome back. I wasp got a bit too close for my liking, so he's gone. Anyhow, right, if we go back to the menu, and then terminal charts. Right, so 11,680 is the full length runway, and we want to take off Alpha 4, so we need to do a bit of math and take 9,124 feet off that number, which is 2,556. So you go back to the menu and then performance, and then NOTAMs, and then shortening from runway start. Now if we just show keyboard and type it in, so 2556, like so, and then complete that. We'll then shorten the runway, which is awesome, because then we can go and calculate, and it's fine. If we calculate D-rate 1, it could be fine too, which it is. So if we do D-rate 1, stack times 30, flat 5, that's absolutely fine for our takeoff today. So let's go to N1 limit. So D-rate 1, was it 34? I can't remember. No, just 30. Climb, flat 5, CG, just double click that in. Next page, runway wind is 200 at 5 knots. And slope, I'll put it at 0, don't know what it is. So that's all in now. Good. Right, departure and arrival, departing, one down the left, and then we're taking the WAC at 3 departure. Like so, it shouldn't have any discontinuities, which is good until the arrival, which will be for now. Back to N1 limit, take off. Cool. Right, let's go and set the runway heading, which is... don't know. Let's see. Page up. 19 left has a heading of 196. So we'll set that. Like so. And we'll set 6,000 into there too, which is what I'll just put as initial climb for now. And flight directors can go on. And we can put our V-speeds in. So V1, 144, rotating 148, and V2 is 153. So 153 can go into here. And while we're at it, we can go and prepare for pushback and departure. Just waiting for boarding to complete. I think it's just the baggage. And we can go and get the APU powered up. Might need the center fuel pump on though too. So yeah, make sure that's starting it properly. Okay. So yeah, the passenger sounds I can't hear anymore, so we'll close up that door. And we'll just get a ding from GSX, which I'm going to assume was when baggage is on, which it's just arrived now, which that's taken a while, to be fair. But I guess I have to wait for catering too. Alright, AP starting up, and yeah, we need to get the seatbelt signs on, because we've got the fuel on the aircraft. And we can go and arm and VNAV 2 as well, because that's all good to go. More thoughts up an arm. So Fmc Setup, we can go and set up the ACARs. I totally forgot about that, so let's go and do that now. So departure, runway, not runway, airport is Brisbane, YBBN, and arrival, like I said earlier, not like I said, just what it is Hannah Springs, which is YBAS, like so. Estimated time departure is, we'll say, 5 minutes after the hour, so 21:05. Estimated time en route is 2:47, which is 2 hours 47 minutes. Airline ID is for Qantas, I think this is QF, so I'll put that in as well. And it's already put in our flight ID, which is very clever of it. It's grabbed it from the FMC. So that's now active, and that's gonna, well, it isn't active just yet, but it's connecting. Good. Right, sounds like the APU started up. Yeah. APU generator's on. Ground power's fine to go off. An AP generator there, TR1. And right. Let's go to FS actions, ground connections. We'll keep the wheel chocks connected with the ground power. We can go and disconnect there, like so. And we can go get the parking brake set. Good. Let's wait for GSX to do its thing. It doesn't actually wait. Yeah, look, it's almost finished. It doesn't take too long with the with those types of bags, which is lovely. Lots of baggage crates just laying about doing nothing. Outrageous. There we go. I think that's another bag after that, maybe. Nope, that's it. So close up the after cargo door. The aft cargo door. And then I don't know when it says baggage loading progress 100%. It'll soon ding. There we go. Yes, I do want to press pushback, and the jetway's gone too. Okay, everything's just going away. Right, we can go close up the doors. We've moved the wheel chocks too. So cargo doors now closing up. We can go over to the FMC legs page now and request the wind. We can get all the fuel pumps on. Pushback won't be for too long. Because of the stand we're at, I think I might need to do like a load of the winds. We'll have to do like a pushback, like I'll have to manually edit it to tell GSX where to go. Data link config invalid. I have never seen that in my life. I don't know what that means.
Locking the gear now.
Okay then. I'll try again, but I've never seen it say invalid before. I can also, if it says it again, I can go and get SimBrief download up and running. And then, yeah, don't trust nose left or nose right at the moment. I'm going to do a manual pushback here. Don't know what all these curves are for, but I think it's like a pushback places. I think like you push back onto there. I can't really understand what's going on here. But I think it's telling you where you should like go. In fact, we're going to push back to here. Wow, this is confusing. Brisbane, what the hell? Who made this airport? And not Orbx, the scenery, I mean, like, in real life. And, probably just need, like, another node. It never wants to move. There we go. Like, there. Good.
Alright, Captain, bypass pin is inserted and the
uplink ready, load.
Ready to push at your discretion.
Is it going to work this time? Hell no. Let's just go and do this again. Like so. Let's close that. Request it again now. So, right, everything's ready to go, so we can go and start the timer. Get the beacon light on. Or the anti-vision, whatever, same thing. And release the parking brake. We've got the dual bleed warning actually, so we're going to turn off the engine bleeds, get the electric hydraulics on, and packs off. Set ground on engine number 2. That's starting to get going. Right, let's load up the wind. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I don't think so. Oh wow, it does. Okay, great. more accurate winds now. And right, okay, that's the next page. Right, at 25%, we'll bring in the fuel, like so. Engage the fuel. You know, I should have announced on the con that I was pushing. I mean, it's only like 717 about. I don't think it's anywhere near it, so I think we're okay with that 717. So yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to push back and out, taxi down Alpha. And the way I push back, I think we'll come out at Charlie 2. So Charlie 2, then Bravo 4, Alpha 3. And then, say goodbye to the world. No, that sounds wrong. Say goodbye to Brisbane. Right, set ground on number 1. That's starting up. Like earlier, like number 2. We'll wait until 25% and 1. Whack in the fuel. Punch it. There we go. Outside view for those people who love that. I'm so glad I got to the pushback without a sim crash today so far. Unheard of today, finally. It is now unheard of. Anyhow, Gen 2 can go active now. Turn off the EFB, I don't even use this though. Waste of energy. And engine number 1 is started up, so we can get engine number 1 on. APU is no longer required, so that can go off. Engine bleed on, APU bleed off, parking brake set, and we can get the packs back to auto. And light station valve can set auto too. But now I can go on now too. And that means we've got no warnings, which is good. Right, let's go do a flight control check. Up here. So full left. Yeah, it's good. Full right. And all the way down.
Stand by. Unlocking the gear.
All the way up. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Right, we've got flight controls all good. Let's go to trim. It's about 5. That's good. And then flat 5 too. Like so. Double click the engine page and it'll bring up the engine information up there, which is nice to see. Verify takeoff speed, so 144, 148 for the rotate, and V2 is 153. Left is clear, right is clear, thank you very much. Hopefully they move. Have a good trip. Right. I forgot to turn on some of this data here, so let's go and set this all up. Traffic on both sides, data terrain on the FOND, and we get the weather radar on this side once we get a bit closer to the runway. Right, let's release parking brake, get a bit of power in, and I'm not too sure what's going on. We can only control one throttle, and I've seen this before, I don't know why. And this is annoying. And it's not. I know it's something. And then but I remember the glitch, not glitch. The bug I had before was where look, that doesn't want to even do anything, right? It's just not going up, which is really odd. I don't think it's saying it to continuously do anything. Nope. Your throttle's already disconnected, so that's not going to do anything. But yeah, there was a button, I can't remember what button it is, but like, you would press it and it would disconnect the throttle alignment. Not alignment. Basically, you move one throttle and it would only move one, but I think it used to do that in the on here too, but I can't remember what setting it is. Let me go and see if I can find it. Okay, welcome back, and we've got everything back to how it was. The reason why I say that, because engine number 1 was being a bit weird. Obviously they now work both together, but I try and turn on Gen 1, errors start occurring. So we're going to have to do an APU 1, not APU 1, APU on flight. So we're going to have the APU on for the rest of the flight, because Gen 1 has decided to be a bit inactive. But with Gen 2 and the monitoring up here, fuel damper needs to go on. I've just turned that on, did it turn it off? Maybe after I'm messing around with that. And so APU bleed is off though. Packs back on auto and everything should be fine. So I'll to RTO, like so, and I've set the flap, trim back to normal, everything's back there's all normal. So release parking brake, bring in a bit of power, and that might need a bit of power as well, like just to get the generator going. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a bit not so awesome today. So Yeah, I think we're going to go up to Charlie 2 here. Let's see what this is. Charlie 2, yeah. We'll go left on the Bravo. And then right into the Alpha. To go right again, Alpha 3. No one's back to around here as well. It's just me around here in Brisbane. I would assume there'd be more, but yeah. Got the engine page back to there. Here's Bravo. So take a left. And that right there is what we need to go up to. Onto Alpha. You know what? Let's not go on Alpha. I don't know what the procedures are, but we'll continue down Bravo. We'll just take the next right after. And that'll be our intersection for the departure. So if I whack in a bit of power, like just absolute ton, and hold the brakes, which will warm up the engines, this is just a theory. Does this now work? No, of course not. I don't know what it is. I don't know what source off stands for. Like, I haven't done anything different, so therefore, like, I'm just going to do that and then put that back on. Like, actually, you know what? I haven't checked. I'll bring this up. Go to F sections. No, it's not there. It's options. Nope. Aircraft failures. There's no failures active. I don't know what the no source or whatever it is set up there was. Really, really, really weird. Right. So it's this right here, which will take us straight through to Alpha 3. And obviously there's no one around, so I'll just, no need to tell Videocom that we're going to go. Is that a bug in the scenery, or is that just how it is IRL? Weird. Weather radar can go on to gas to TARA. And I've just realised that I need to set Unicom as well. In here. And set weather and turbulence. Right, now let's go on. Turn us on, text light stay off, continuous on the engine speeds. And strobe on. Give me a little chime there. Oh, that might have been good. I almost forgot about that. Cool. Let's do the SID chart. Oh, there's a light right bang in the middle of the runway. I don't know if that's a thing either. But hey ho. Okay, I just realised VNav's not armed. Put that back in. There we go. Okay, let's start the timer. Right, let's punch it. So go. Thrust set. Let's speed alive. Well, that works then. Good. 80 knots. Oh. B1 rotates.
B2.
Alright. What's the rate? Gear up. Beautiful. Parallel 42 immersion manager doing its job. So yeah, what was it? Above 6,000, above 5,000, 240 knots is maximum for that sit. It's going back on the autopilot nice and early. Just like a real world pilot. I want to test it now, but the yaw damper might come off. I don't know if it matters though if it does come off, but we'll do it once we've ended this part of the video, and you guys have to see the memes that might occur. Right, autopilot can go off. gears come up so that I can go back to the off position. And we can work this all the way up to the cruise altitude of 32,000 feet. Like so. I think this might be Australia B2, the scenery here, which is really nice. Right, let's go with the flaps up. I feel like it's taking forever to get to this waypoint city. Let me know. There we go, that's the turn. Let's bring that round. So we're definitely going to achieve this 5,000 feet and above altitude restriction here, which is great. Oh, it feels so good to actually now be flying instead of working out why it's crashing. Literally 4 hours later, we're finally flying. Yay. Oh yeah, I didn't realise that. That's a 10,000 feet and above, but yeah, we're 737, we'll be fine by then. I can now turn off. Let's go to the progress page. Give us our ETA. Midnight, yeah, UTC time. Cool. Beautiful views. Oh, little bounce there. I felt like climbing at 3,500 feet per minute. Blimey. It's like flying an empty flight. Well, quite an empty flight would be even crazier. 4,000 feet per minute or something like that. Can you see the airport back there? Yeah, we can. And the winglet. Oh, nice. There's Brisbane Airport and the Qantas winglet wingtip down there. And that's Togan Pass, so we can go up to 250 knots, but we'll actually be going way faster once we hit 10,000 feet anyhow. Let's turn off the retractable banner lights. And that can actually go off too now. And yeah, fix that lights off, turn us off. Standard pressure, and there we are. So that's set to off. Strobes are on, anti-collision light is on. That's fine. Okay, I'll sort out the electrics and the crew. Well, not sort it out, but see if it's if the engine's been under stress for a while. Oh, that'd be good. I wonder if is there anything just turned off that shouldn't be? But they don't have like a light like that. Everything seems to be correct. There's no indication for why it would wouldn't work. It should not work. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the departure. Finally, well, it's not really finally for you guys. It's been pretty quickly for you guys, but finally for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the departure. I'll catch you in the arrival into Alice Springs, which is going to be a nice little fun short. Is it a short run? I don't even know. We just got it today, the scenery. Yeah, it's a short runway, 2,500 meters, bang in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy the cinematics, and I'll see you in the arrival. See you then. Welcome back into the descent. We've still got the APU up and running. I know I'm not too sure if I meant to have it on at 32,000 feet, but we had no errors other than that being off. Everything was being fine, I guess you could say. Oh, I haven't got seatbelt signs back on, okay. Fuel pump sensors have been turned off, obviously, so I just got told off about that. And actually, we've just gone past this warning here. Let's go over to the descent page, forecast. Set this to 100 on the transition flight level, and I'll be happy with this. I'll do that in a bit. So yeah, not only did I have memes with the sim crashing, my rabbit, if you don't know who he is my rabbit, called Salty, decided to chew on my, not only chew, but disintegrate my cable that fits to my Audio Technica. I think they call like an ATH M50X, no, M40X I think it's called. Anyhow, I'm having to use like the coil spring cable for now until my new replacement arrives. So, rabbits are such amazing animals, but at the same time annoying, especially the same day my sim decides to start to play up on me. But anyhow, other than that, everything's fine. 2.5 hours on the flight time, and yeah, okay. So we planned in the ILS Zulu, which is runway 12, I believe. Yeah, runway 12 for Alice Springs. Obviously, you can see the outback, nice and red and everything, which looks awesome. Is that might be. I don't know if that's the airport, but that's definitely something over there. Ah, that's the that's the airport there. There we go. That's the airport. That's where we're landing. Awesome. Right, yeah. So runway length is 8,000 feet long. We're obviously, well, we're landing on 12. We're obviously not going to vacate AIG. That's just not possible. But what we will do is go to the performance page, show landing, show en route, weight and balance, read from aircraft, complete. I'll put in the current weight, show keyboard, and ooh, hello. That went weird. And yeah, we're landing with 5 tons of fuel. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Pretty heavy. So yeah, obviously it's dry. It's the outback. When does it ever rain? Never. Wind 0, 0, so it's completely dead. And 60 degrees Celsius. Remember, it is at night time. So obviously in the sim, it's daytime, but we're having to run real live time because live weather even, sorry. I had to run live weather because of that. So. And QNH is 1019. 1019. All operational on the reverses, flat 40, air conditioning on, ATIS off, brakes. You can start and automatic. Actually, we'll start as 1 and then we'll see what happens until which one it starts to say, yeah, you can do it. Oh, I just realised. What? I had to search runway? I just remembered I should have done this. There we go. Calculate. So yeah, we can't do automatic 1. What's required is over the. Let's bring this down. We'll bring it down to like 5,000 for now. And it's 10,000 feet, so we get the fixed dynamics on, and we run onto us. Right, so automatic 1 is not possible. Automatic 2 should be, my guess. But that's cutting it close. I think it says, yeah, it says 8,000 feet there, obviously. But the chart, as I just showed you earlier, says, well, Navigraph charts is broken. Let's go over to this side. So here we go, right. Oh no, it is 8,000. Okay. I thought it would calculate a touchdown zone. I thought I remembered. I thought I said 9,000. My bad. Typically, sometimes they'll have like a little white line on the chart, and then the database would basically say when that's the touchdown zone, and that's like the realistic landing distance required. So obviously, we're not going to land. We're not going to land right on the tip of the runway. So it's 3. There's that curve round there. So that's 6,000 feet required out of 8,000, which once again is still cutting it close, but we are going to be doing max reverse, which is more than this calculates. So automatic 3. No need for max auto. Let's go back to the menu page then. We're back here. Let's actually go page down. It'll bring us to the minimums, which is going to be 2,000 today. But actually, think about it. I'm going to put it onto the radio and do radio 200 because it's very flat around here. Well, relatively flat. And I can't be asked to scroll to 2,000 feet. Because the altitude of this airport, I'm guessing, is pretty high. 1,789. Yeah, I need to set this 1,789. That's up to 1,800 feet there. Oh wow, we went past 10k, which means QNH is 1019. Let's bring out the speed brake because we need to get back on the BNAV. So yeah, flat 40, 141. We need to be older at like 4,000 feet, so we'll set that up there. Which we seem to be on point with still. Good. So yeah, this is the ILS 12 Zulu, which transitions at Yindi, which we just passed a couple waypoints ago. We'll zoom in there and zoom on the display. Nice. Back on the BNAV. Get rid of the speed brake. Alright, anything else on the ILS we need to know about? Yes, we need to plug it in. It's a 737, 109.9. Good thing I remembered that. 109.9. And the runway heading is 116. We should put it there now. You don't actually have to put it into the other side too, because this side is the active side. There we go. That's the ILS I should put in now. Everything else is sort of ready to go. There we go, heading mode here. Let's get rid of that little weird curve and go straight up to the approach arm up there. Bring us around. We'll slow ourselves down too. We'll just preset 180 knots. Go vertical speed mode too, because we are above the glide slope there, and that's the localizer. Below the glide slope even. So we can bring this right down now, actually. Is the HUD in the right position? No. I really wish I could use the HUD, but for some reason, to use the HUD, like, that's like a realistic angle, which you just can't see anything. Unless you zoom out, and then it looks really weird. Really weird. Okay. I overshot it slightly, but that's alright. We are slowing down, which is good. I'm not going to use any speed brake, nothing, just for now. In fact, we are going to arm the speed brake now. Really leave its like passive deceleration, I guess you could say. Yeah. I think I can see the runway. Yeah. Still quite far out though. Right, let's set this continuous chime. Let the cabin know that we're going to land. Bring out the good old lights, or the retractable lights. Wow, they're a lot faster than the Airbus. Wow. In fact, we'll bring out flap 1. And all that. Alright, that's how you cancel that. There we go. Glide slope's just got that to come through now. There we go. I don't know why we're not getting a DME. So we're not getting a DME, but we can just roughly guess on the ND here, 10 miles. It's odd. I don't know why. Yeah, about 10 miles off, about 180 knots now, which is perfect. If we do have to go around because I messed up the landing, they straight ahead, heading 116. Up to 5,500, which we'll set that to. Awesome. Right, let's go set flat 5. I think I'll just double click that there. Okay, flat 10 it is. You can see the Pappies as well now. No aircraft around us. Awesome. Like I said, other than the little mishaps and everything, and me using different audio cable for my headphones, everything's so good. I think that's 2 hours 42 minutes there on the flight time, isn't that? Oh, no, I estimated it was 2 hours and 47. So actually, we're going to be landing a bit earlier than we expected, which is nice. Alright, let's go and set the final approach speed, which is 146. And we'll go get down. And we can set flat 15. Get down 3 greens. And I believe it's safe enough to go 25 now. About 30. And slow down a bit more, and then we can bring out the rest of the flaps, like so. Okay, so lights are on, signs are on, one last cabin chime. And landing gears down 3 greens, flaps 40 green, speed brake arm green, automatic 3 set, so autopilot can come out. And what's throttle out? Nope. Is that? Okay, that button I need to remap. There we go, auto throttle's out. Don't slow down too much, please. Thank you. I'm not sure what type of Pappies these are. These aren't obviously the 4 in a row, like 2 reds, 2 whites. There's like 2 on either end of the on each end of the runway. I don't know what that. To be honest with you, I don't know how to follow those Pappies, but I'm just going to be using the glide slope and visual reference here to help me out. Wow, look at the blooming ground. It's blooming orange. Wow. This scenery is on sale right now, by the way, guys, if you want to go and get it.
Minimums.
Continue. Oh no, there is 4 lights on the other end.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Ooh, hello. Coming in hot. That's fine though. No, we're not coming in hot. We're coming in for a little grease here. Max reverse. Yeah, I flared a little too harshly there, but at least we got on the ground nice and safely. Reverse is in, minor braking, and we're 737. Got a good turning radius. We won't go to the very end. We can actually, I think we can safely turn around in this little area here, where the radar can go off. I thought I'd bring the reverses back in, maybe not. There we go. Swing around. Right, ultimate can go off. I think that is the fastest turnaround ever. Which, as in like, speed-wise, velocity. It felt pretty fast, blimey. Right, let's stop the timer. 2 hours 46. The A cars would give us a more accurate reading, but yeah. Alright, let's go and clean up. And it's about to start up the APE, but it's already running. Right, GSX, give me a gate. Actually, do I know IRL? What they took. Let's take a look. Just about see that stand. I can't tell what stand that is. Maybe the charts can tell me. Yeah, stand 4. Right, we're not going to go down Echo. We're going to take the next one, which will be Delta. Take off the retractable ladder lights. That can go back to off. Obviously the AP is already running, so that's fine. T-gas and strobes will stay on for now. We can reset the barrow. Not the yeah, the radio, I guess, actually. And the flight directors can go off. We're heading back to 100 and get rid of the flaps and spoilers. So resetting all these displays. Okay, right, T-gas, where are you? I've lost you. Stand by. Traffic off. Traffic off. Good. In we come. Right, that light's off. Turn offs can stay on. Tax light on. And selectors, strobe to steady. So yeah, stand 4 is this one here. Well, I can kind of see where it is because there's GSX set up over there. Nice little teeny weeny airport. Nice. Smooth landing as well. Bit of a float. Who cares about that though? Passengers don't know what a float is. They just think of a smooth landing and they like it. Good ratings. Yeah, this is 25 here, which I can see on the chart. Well, it isn't a thing anymore, but I think it's like a stand for big aircraft or something. I'm not too sure. Right, lights off. It's like a stand of some sort. You can see there's 26 and 28. I don't know. There's literal people walking around right there. Is that what it's like IRL? Because I love to come to this airport. It might be a bit hot though. Obviously it's not so hot at the moment because we're running live weather, which is night time for Australia, but yeah. Stop. And park brake set. And there we are. Because the AP's already running, we can just shut the engines straight away. And fuel pump, fuel pump, fuel pump. Go off. Seatbelt signs off. Press boarding. AP generator up there. AP bleed on. Engine bleeds off. And there we are. How entered on the passengers. Let's check what it was, because it says restart send 138. Doors. Open the cargo doors, and just wait for GSX to let us know when the stairs are connected up. I did restart the ACARs as well. It won't have a realistic block time. Oh no, I didn't restart the ACARs. I lied. Okay then. Block time, I think, yeah, add like 5 minutes or something, so like 3 hours and 3 minutes there. And yeah, 2 hours and 45-ish minutes on the flight time. Big flight needs to go off. Electric hydraulic pumps. And propeller's off. Fuel dampener off. And then ground services, set the chocks. And we'll request the ground power, and especially the air conditioning. Ground power is active. Oh, available now active. AP can go off. AP bleed. That can go off. The air conditioning unit will take over from the APU in just a moment. Open up the doors. Yeah. I don't think a GSX asked about us opening the doors because the bus isn't here yet, but I'm fairly certain the bus doesn't operate at this airport, so because I can pretty much see that it obviously doesn't. That looks very patchwork. I don't know who painted this tarmac, but it's very bad. I'm not too sure what's up with this ground. Very low resolution. It's quite an old Orbx scenery though, so yeah. Not too bad if you zoom far enough away. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the bit. Actually, before I end, let's see what the landing rate was. It was 105 feet per minute with a G-force of 0.97. Now that is pro right there. Right. So I'm going to tell the mechanic that the generator 1 is broken, and yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and bye bye.